Boundless divine mercy is flowing every moment. You are denied, since you are asleep to its perception thereof, O man. رحمت بی حد روانه هر زمان، خفته اید از درک آن ای مردمان. God is constantly pouring out His blessings upon us. However, we don't receive God's mercy, since we are not consciously aware of it. God's plan is to send us all His love, care, and benevolence every moment, but we have blocked His way, since we've chosen to dwell entirely in the boundaries of our false self. We are not awake to and aware of the divine force which is at work on a scale greater than our own false intellect. Our long-standing wholehearted trust in our false self has made us unapproachable and inaccessible to that pure, holistic wisdom. In this way, we deliberately block God's grace. The result of false self, fabricated through identifying with false images, is developing barren thoughts, biased beliefs, and destructive actions. This fabricated intellect, sometimes called false self or ego, is very limited. It also limits our access to the divine wit and wisdom by blinding us to its presence through creating boundaries that sunder us from the source of pure wisdom. This is why Maulana introduces the technique of opening the inner space. Opening the inner space is a metaphoric term that means to step back from the realm of false self, calm down and view the emergence of thoughts and emotions, and process them before they get the better of us. This technique helps us regain our hitherto ruptured connection from the whole. If we open and clear the inner space, we become receptive and available to God's boundless grace that is sent to us every moment. Our thoughts become creative, our actions helpful, and our words constructive. A blessing, absolute and effortless, is flowing from the sea at a blissful moment. رحمتی بی علتی بی خدمتی، آید از دریا مبارک ساعتی. God's mercy is effortless and unreserved. He changes everything to our favor in its best and most harmonious way, and He doesn't expect anything in return. The rule of love doesn't conform to the exchange law of the world. It is unconditioned and favorable. It pours down on us without expectation at a blissful moment, which is the moment that we are conscious of its presence. By denying this false self or ego and clearing our inner space, we acquiesce to the presence and power of that bigger wisdom above ours. All it needs is a dynamic mindfulness and equanimity to remain still in the present and be not drawn to directions by various thoughts and effects. Grace upon grace pours down, ceaseless and immersing. Be not content in one, O son, while abundance overflows. رحمت اندر رحمت آمد تا به سر، بر یکی رحمت فرو ما ای پسر. Blessings of God shower us like drops of rain. They are immersive and flow like a flood that rises above our head. God's wisdom, that is a true blessing, is limitless, unending and pure. It is not comparable with our minor intellect. There is a huge potential in human beings. Alas, we think with the false self and request very humble and tiny favors from God. Our wants and wishes are tiny and limited, and subject to the restraints of our limited understanding of the false self. If we deny the false self and become aware of and awaken to the infinite wisdom of divinity, this huge potential in us will be animated and the divine abundance flows to our life.